Carmen and I, we have started doing 21 days non-stop yoga. We have to wake up 5 in the morning and the class is an hour and a half. We do quite a lot of unbalancing, core workout, the legs, everything. A good habit to have on a daily basis. This is what we call a good lifestyle. Well, anyway, this is a full frame lens and I've used it on the Leica SL and this medium format GFX. Okay, I've been using this My Optic. What is the difference between these two cameras? Image quality wise, the GFX is top notch. Yeah, I like it better than the Leica SL. I'm not gonna praise a camera just because it's a Leica. Come on, honestly, all the new cameras today, in terms of the image quality wise, they are all... Now, before you disagree, you have to realize everything is relative. This camera is better than that camera, but that camera doesn't mean it's a bad camera, right? I mean, really, rendering excellent image quality is pretty much a standard these days. So it's fair to say we demand or we expect more from a camera than just good or excellent image quality. And because of this reason, I prefer the Leica SL a lot better than the GFX. As stupid as it sounds, the reason being is I am more used to the Leica SL than the GFX. We use the GFX for our product shots, but whenever I go out to toy with a camera, it's definitely the Leica SL and maybe sometimes the Leica monochrome. Frankly, the monochrome is the best digital camera that I have. Recently, one of my friends was in the market looking for a Leica camera and he realized the Leica monochrome is actually slightly more expensive than a Leica SL. I mean, they're all both used. The only downside of a monochrome is unlike the SL and the Fuji GFX, I can't use any of my Nikon lenses or the Sony lenses onto the monochrome. Biggest advantage of this guy here is the electronic viewfinder. It's superb. Not only is it bright and clear, but it's so damn accurate and very responsive. You would notice that when you change the exposure value, the viewfinder will adjust back to normal very quickly without blinding your eyes or getting too dark. A responsive viewfinder is really important if you have the tendency to shoot at wide open, or in this case using the My Optic. This lens is soft and it glows at wide open. It has low contrast, color is desaturated by comparison to other regular lenses, so it makes it really difficult to tell whether it's in focus or not. And I have a higher failure rate using this lens with a GFX than on the Leica SL. Like I said in my previous video, one of the biggest advantage of a Leica SL is it's so accurate, it's so fast, it doesn't lag, so whatever you see, it's instant. Versus this guy here, it's good, it's decent, but like if you're used to the Leica SL, you can consider this the screen or the live view. It's not as responsive. Now, of course, this is a really biased opinion. I mean, even if it's true, I don't think it's important to a lot of people. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. This lens, this My Optic Trioplan, it hasn't gone viral in the social media. Is it because this lens, it's a crappy lens? I mean, this is a difficult lens to use, but it is definitely not a crappy lens. So if you find these images to be crappy, don't blame the lens. How I see it, the problem lies in me. I mean, I just don't know how to use this lens properly. I'm so caught up with pincushion sharpness, the ultra rich color saturation, so much so that I can't even tell the difference between contrasty image versus focus image. Duh. Well, the My Optic is a 100 focal length and it does cover a medium format with slight vignetting. Well, at least I find it to be acceptable. If you don't give a shit about the handling of a camera and all you care about is the image quality, then I would say this Trioplan goes the best with the GFX. Now, if you're a Leica fan, don't go bashing me for saying that. I think Leica is a great camera, that's why I've got them. At the same time, I think Fuji is a great camera, that's why I've got it as well. So I've been playing around with the SL and the GFX. One is a medium format and one is a full frame. So what is the difference between a medium format and a full frame in the digital era? Well, unless you're printing these images, I honestly don't see the big fuss between a medium format, full frame, or micro four thirds for that matter. Yes, of course, you have more room for cropping in the medium format. The ISO performance is a lot better in the medium format. All these so-called advantages are basically implying your skill in post-processing. All the images in this video, they are all straight out from the camera, and the camera settings are all set to neutral. So because of that, I don't really see a practical advantage between a medium format and a full frame camera. Now, of course, if you're a professional photographer, you will definitely have your own preferences. But I'm just a regular guy looking for excuses to buy more cameras and lenses. The only downside that I really have to pick on this Leica SL is that it doesn't have the flip screen. Versus this guy here, you can flip the screen out, at least, you know, moderately. I do hope a camera could flip the screen like a GH4 or a GH5, but it seems like it's not possible.
To me, flip screen is important for video making, and it's not because of the selfie, guys. I mean, I don't know anything about video making. The only thing I know is I don't enjoy a boring video. I don't enjoy watching a boring video, and I don't enjoy making a boring video. So I really try my best to use different angles and editing them together to make each video. You simply cannot get lazy because this channel is about photography, and video editing, video making is part of photography in my opinion. At least what I'm hoping for is, I mean, for example, like you could say these images are horrible and my editing sucks, but I do sincerely hope you do not feel I am being lazy when I'm making these videos. Yes, I do find the videos in this channel to be really conservative. Trust me guys, this is not me. Go and check out Shutter Alliance YouTube channel. We talk a lot of shit there, something I cannot do here because of the business aspect of it. And plus, I don't particularly enjoy showing my face. I thought I would be used to it by now, but no, not really. Anyway, it's yoga time, so I'll see you guys next week. Bye!